My name is Benson, and I'm a documentary filmmaker. In Africa, there's a proverb that says, when two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. And basically what it means is that in any conflict situation, the worst impact is felt by the most vulnerable, women and children. And so over the years, I've been documenting the impact of war and terrorism on women and children. And for a while, it was just, make the film, put it online, share with a few people, get a few, and it ends there. And then 3 years ago, something happened. I was in my room at home, 1 a.m., gunshots broke into the house, and I was taken away in front of my family. Basically, I was kidnapped, and I was held for 12 days. We had to pay a ransom before I was released. And in that time, I didn't know if I was going to come back. Because I remember looking at, the face of my little daughter. She was 1 at the time. And saying, will I ever see her again? But thankfully, I survived that, and I came out. And I said to myself, so what's next for me? What do I want to be remembered for? Because I can leave at any time. And so it became about using the skill that I have, the gift that I have, to tell stories that will make a difference and consciously follow it through. And then I found virtual reality. And it became for me this tool to push the envelope of storytelling. The first story that we made was last year. We told the story of a little boy living with PTSD in one of the largest IDP camps in Nigeria. And what we did with that film was to ensure that this boy, whose sole desire was to go to school in the city, because at the age of 12, even though he's an orphan, he knew that the education he was getting in camp wasn't good enough. And we used that film as a tool to get support, to get him to go to school. And now he goes to school in the city. He rides a bicycle to school from the camp every day. And that for me was the greatest reward. And then we moved on. And then this year we decided to make our second film. For 5 years, the story of Chibok has always bothered me. I've always wanted to find out for myself what really happened in that place. And this year we had the opportunity to go there. And I met the people. I met the women. I spoke to them. I spoke to some of the girls who had returned. And it became for me a cause, a campaign of sorts, that I would use this film to do as much as I can to make a difference in the lives of these women. One of the things that she said to me when I was speaking to her, she said, look, 5 years ago, it seemed like the world cared. Many of you here may have carried the hashtag, Bring Back Our Girls. And we've all moved on. But they're still there, washing the clothes of the missing girls and waiting for them. In this day of social media and the commodification of misery, it's very easy for everyone to get something out of someone else's pain. So the NGOs are making a buck. We are getting likes on Twitter and Instagram, not because we truly care, but just so that we can feel that we're aligned. And so we made this film, and it went on to, win some awards and all of that. But the most important thing that happened was that someone saw this movie and said, what can I do for these women? And I said, look, whatever it is, they're farmers, they don't have anything else that they know how to do. And she said, I'll provide solar power for them. And so as we speak to you right now, we have a team in Chibok who are, as we speak, installing portable solar kits for 100 of these women so that their daughters will be able to read at night. Now, As tragic as the events of April 14, 2014 were, the greatest tragedy that I've seen is that we as a people, and I'm speaking specifically to Nigerians, and then obviously, the larger continent, because this is not just about Chibok, this is about other places in Africa where you have victims of war and terrorism. The greatest tragedy is when we choose to look away and move on. And so you have to ask yourself, the theme of this program is legacy. At the end of the day, it's really about what do we want to be remembered for. One of the most striking things about today is, if this is my first time at a TEDx event, it's fantastic. I've learned so much. But I remember watching the video of the three gentlemen, and that's what they're being remembered for, the men who spoke a couple of years ago. That's what they're being remembered for. At some point, we all will leave this place. But I think that we owe it to ourselves and the future generation to do something that we will be remembered for. Thank you very much.
Barkanku mutane TEDx. Ni sunana Yana Galan. Na gode muku yanda kuka yarda kuka ji labari na bisa ga abin da ya faru da mu a kasar mu, wato a kasar Chibok, wanda aka ɗiba yara mu a April 14, 2014, wanda aka ɗibe su a makaranta wanda suna rubuta jarabawa. Da shekara 5 da wata 8 yanzu, wanda har yanzu yara mu suna nan 112 a hannun wayannan mutane. From the beginning, like the world cares about it, but of now, it like goes silent and we don't know why. Ko ta wajen gwamnati, ko wajen mutane haka ba ma ji komai, ba mu san me ya faru ba. Saboda haka muna roka da karfi da kuma da murya, in har akwai wanda suna da dama domin neman mana yara nan, gaskiya ƴaƴanmu nan ne ya fi mana komai a duniya. So muna roke mutane TEDx, yara mu ba su kaɗai ne a jejin ba, mutane da yawa ne aka rike a hannun wayannan mutane. ƴaƴan nan muna so su. Na gode, ban da wani damuwa, ban da wani abu fiye da yanda na faɗa. Sannu.